This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Alright, Tariq.
Hey.
Hey, I did not pull up the Wikipedia page. Let me do that real quick.
Oh, don't worry. It's episode 6, the chance meeting... No, not chance meeting, fuck. No, wait, it is chance meeting 6. Fuck, how are they still doing this chance meeting thing? Is this just the arc? Is this how we're describing arcs now for
Geats? Chance meeting 5. Reversal boost. Yeah. Boy, here's my problem with the naming scheme right now, alright? We're at episode 6, right?
Right, but it's chance meeting 5.
Yeah, I'm really fucking over
it. But it's been the same one since we... I mean, I would argue that fucking... The fact that they've kept it as chance meeting 5 at this point, continues my point that the fucking the first episode is canonically the end of season 1, and we're on season 2 now. We are 5 episodes into season season 2.
And look, the time vortex on the Fortnite island is gonna explode. I think that's how Fortnite works. But I know.
I think it's the storm, isn't it? The storm or something? Like the storm comes in. That's how it closes the. It makes the world smaller. Or am I thinking of PUBG?
I think you're right. I think that's actually Fortnite. Because I remember in the actual lore in Fortnite, it's how all these stupid...
There's lore in Fortnite?
Oh yeah, so you know how fucking Darth Vader, Naruto, Goku, right? You know how
Kakashi,
it's because of the fucking tornado opening up actual rips in time space in the multiverse for all these characters to come through. Like that's how Spider-Man is like way, right? Like that is that as a person who doesn't play Fortnite, right?
Agreed. As someone who also does not play Fortnite.
Yeah, but I somehow know this Fortnite lore, and that is the actual in-game canon explanation for all the weird IPs coming in. Right? It's not like some weird stupid shit like, oh hey, here's just Goku showing up on the Nimbus, right? It's literally, hey, who's that popping out of the sky on that cloud who doesn't know how to raise his son in an orange suit? Who could that be?
To be fair, that might be... coming off of Revice, that might be better lore. At least they give an explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Oh, man. When you're losing the lore game to Fortnite, oh, God. Man, man, we'll save this for whenever we do the review with William.
That's gotta come out.
Revice really got lost in the sauce. It was doing so good, and they literally the only thing I can think of to describe it as lost in the sauce. But hey, it's episode 6, chance meeting 5. Fuck me, the numbers don't count. Boost reversal, whatever. Reversal boost. But yeah. Hey.
Hey, you know that guy we thought was probably a serial killer?
The man who seemed like a criminal is actually a criminal, but for a way dumber thing than I thought.
Yeah,
he's essentially Danny Ocean.
Pretty much. I legitimately thought it was just gonna be a big twist reveal that he was like a legitimate serial killer. No, all he did was just fucking hey look.
He stole my shit.
He played against the house and he lost. Right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, hey look, he should have had a bigger crew, Maybe he should have asked George Clooney in on it, or
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, or
Brad Pitt, Matt Damon,
Aquafina, I think was in the
No, that's Ocean's 8. Ocean's, because I just rewatched Ocean's 11 with Molly recently. Turns out it doesn't hold up as well as you think. It's a weird, it sets the archetype of heist movies, but it doesn't. Now there are so many better heist movies, with fucking, I hate to say it, but Fast and the Furious, Fast 5 or whatever, the one where they're fucking pulling the goddamn safe around and murdering people in Brazil. Yeah, it's way more exciting and stuff like that.
Rihanna was in Ocean 8? What? Boy,
Rihanna was the hacker. Rihanna was the hacker girl.
Boy,
I watched Ocean's 8 on a plane for while I was going.
Oh boy, hey, did you watch your movie with or without sound?
What? With or without sound?
Oh boy, that's what happened to me. Haven't I told you that? Have I told you that story yet?
That you watched an entire movie on the plane without sound?
Yep.
No.
Oh boy, hey, so this was like during the summer coming back from Chicago, right? For Yu-Gi-Oh,
Oh yeah,
right?
coming back from Nats, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right. So I was on the plane. So I was on a different. So I forgot that planes aren't built equal, right? So on the first plane I was on, right, that headphone jack was like presented in front of me on the screen, telling you where to plug it in, right? So then on the second plane when I went on, I looked at it. I looked at the screen. I was like, the headphone jack is not here.
What did you guys fly?
I don't remember. I don't know. Here. I'm gonna get to it. I was like, okay, never mind. I guess I'll watch a movie without sound, right? So I started scrolling through a movie to see which movie I can inherently remember all the dialogue with, right? Also, because there was no closed caption as well, by the way, too, right?
That really seems unlikely, but okay.
Okay, but you know what movie I did manage to inherently burn into my memory?
Is it Ocean's 11?
Nope. It is the greatest movie of 2022 that was so good that Sony released it twice.
Oh god, no!
It was fucking Morbius, right? So I was watching Morbius on a plane with no sound the entire ride. And the fact that Morbius is such a god-awful movie that the first time I saw it in theater, it was so fucking bad that
I'm back! If I saw you on a plane, if I saw someone like you on a plane staring at Morbius with no sound on, I would lose my fucking mind. I would be dying. Like, that's nuts.
Right,
Holy shit.
So I watched the entirety of Morbius on the plane right home, right? And so, did you know when I figure out how so as we get up, so I had my jacket on my armchair, right? Because I was like, oh boy, because as you know, I'm those guys that fucking wears a jacket everywhere, no matter the weather right. So I just put my jacket on the armchair as I sat and watched Morbius, you know, right?
Right. Truly, yeah.
Right, and then finally, as we get off the plane, I pick up my jacket, right? Because I put it on my armchair. As soon as I looked down and I felt I felt like, what's with this hole? I looked over. I was like, oh wait, is that the headphone jack?
That's the headphone jack.
So on this plane, the headphone jacks were built into the armchair, and I was like, oh, I could have fucking listened to Morbius the entire trip home.
Yeah, holy shit. Oh my god, that's so great and stupid at the same time. Holy shit, dude. Oh, fuck.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, of course there's fucking headphone jacks on it.
I thought this was one of those things that just didn't come with sound and you just have to look at it.
I don't... one of these planes that just doesn't come with sound. That's such an unhinged take. Like, what? No. Oh, God.
Also, I want to know, watching Morbius on a fucking shitty, small SD television screen, not fucking good as well, by the way. Boy, that thing was real bad as well.
Yeah.
Oh, All right, hey, we have recycled props in this episode. One of them is just
where the fuck did the...
All right.
I'm trying to think of where the fucking if the ball and chain thing is from something else, because I don't recognize it.
It is a Forza. That is still, once again, I think everything we're gonna see as a recycle buckle,
just leftover parts from Forza,
or just a repaint, because they realized we built 40 props for Forza for some fucking reason.
I mean, because everything had a fucking like armor. I mean, there were so many fucking like pieces to Forza.
Right. Yeah. So I think all, but not counting the theme buckles, right? All the shitty buckles you find on the ground until you get a real item to equip, right? It's just gonna be a Forza repaint, right? But hey, we get two rider helmet. One of them not even a rider.
Helmet. I mean, it looked like the other one was still a rider.
Nope, it was not.
I mean, wait, right. Was one of the people not a rider?
No, I mean they're both riders, but one of the helmet was not a rider helmet.
Well, okay, one of the helmets we could not tell. Yeah.
All right,
I
so
mean,
hey.
we saw an elephant.
Yeah. All right, so hey, Kayla gets traded off. You know, he's like, oh boy, hey,
Yeah,
they realize his
you're off the
potential.
team.
Yeah, hey, look, you don't have good value this season. You know, we're gonna get you off. You know, here,
You're getting
team.
traded to the Jets. Sorry.
Hey, team up with the pumpkin guy. You know, he's really cool. He's a man of few words, but his action speaks louder. You know.
Yeah.
Boy, it's really sad watching Kayla attempts to play the game by himself. Right?
I mean, it's sad watching Kawa attempt to do a lot of things. Considering certain things that have been leaked about certain forms and stuff, I'm gonna be interested to see what happens when Kawa can actually do shit. But like, yeah, Kawa's living a sad life of just everybody just.
Oh well, look! It's like he said, he and Pump Jack are best friends now. You know, right? Look,
he is living in the fucking bubble. He is just getting paired with. They're just throwing him, like off every fucking chance that he could get to like survive.
Right? Look! He finally has a friend. You know that listens to him, and everything.
He'll listen to his worries, and maybe he nods, even though he definitely didn't nod.
It was definitely the win, right?
Yeah, so fucking Morio, aka Mary, fucking swindler, casino swindler man. Turns out he was a casino swindler and maybe wanted for, I guess, I mean, casinos do take their shit pretty seriously.
Oh yeah, boy, I don't know how the Japanese casino system works, right? But if it's anything like American casino system, right? I think you should not attempt to swindle the casino if you work for the casino, you know, right? You cannot Oceansist, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you're one person, and they count your till at the end of the day, you know, right? You can.
I guess his whole motivation has been like either to get rich or to not be chased anymore, because like what are you like
what is your actual
what could
desire?
you possibly wish for other than a fucking clean sheet, like to not get in trouble, like to have people stop following you, like,
right,
because otherwise that's like, if he just uses this to win more money, that's not gonna help him like stay away from the casino mafia or fucking like actual police. Like, so you know, he's such a weird character of like, so you did not learn your lesson from your stealing,
with his
clearly
gold,
still going to keep swindling. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, he uses his points for a ticket and swaps around. He partner swaps. He flips that pineapple upside down, puts the keys in the fishbowl, and gets Buffa.
That's right. Gets the better partner. This guy knows how to play the game. You know.
Yeah, this guy's one of the fucking best players in the team. I'll fucking let him carry me through this. I'm sure you have no experience like that, where you find a stronger player and. Wait for that and just hang out there, and the Japanese help you out.
I don't know. Like I said, the Japanese are very helpful, right?
Yeah.
Hey, also we learned more of fucking Azuma. Yeah, that's Buffa, right? But like I said, it's gonna take a while.
Oh yeah, Michinaga. Yeah. I started we learned that we can confirm that he was a regular person the first time, and
watch his best friend.
Watch his his best friend, that, or at least coworker that was playing the game, get killed by the game.
Yeah, get team killed. Yeah, double team.
Yeah, which is interesting because I'm starting to realize that there is a difference between dying in the game and being disqualified.
Yeah, they established that this episode.
Yeah, they established this episode. So it's like, oh, so long as you just lose by disqualification, you're not actually you die in the game, you die in real life. But yeah, he watched his friend get fucking team gangbanged by an elephant man.
Yeah. All right. So before
I'm really curious to know what that elephant mask looks like unsilhouetted, because.
All right. So do you know who
do
you know who the two helmets are in the flashback?
According to, I would
Oh,
need to look at the actual list of potential. Wait, do they have names for all of the other
no. But do you know
participants?
where the the helmet prop are from?
Fuck. I mean, the only thing I can think of is the fucking O's. Either the fuck. What were they called in the monsters in O's?
Greed.
The greed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either the elephant greed that like it was related to the fucking the gray metals or like I don't
Yeah.
remember.
I'll let you know right now.
Fuck,
The
I don't even remember
elephant
what
guy
the.
is
I know
not
it's
a rider
Zo because
helmet.
Zo is the word for elephant, but I don't remember what
Right.
the other parts to that.
And everything.
Gorilla?
Right. It is.
It's like
Uh-oh.
gorilla,
Hey,
elephant.
Have I lost connection?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, I can't
Let me
think of it.
quickly
'Cause
type this in.
That's the only fucking elephant.
That's
that I
not
can think
good.
of.
Uh-oh.
How many? Oh my god, Jesus!
Boy,
They have
that
names
is
for
not
all of
good.
them. Oh my fucking god. Boy, oh boy, wow. Okay, well,
wait, why
let's
did I
see.
do that?
Hold
That
on.
was a bad
Let me
idea.
see
Do
if I
not do
can
that.
guess it by looking at the fucking names that they have available for
Kamen
Kamen Riders. Oh, let's see. Okay,
Yes.
we're looking at it. We're looking at it. We're looking at it.
Exactly.
It could be. Nope, that's not. That's a Fint. No. Razeboob. No, that
Yes.
doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Let's see. Boy, they actually have people's like desires and everything. Thank God for wikis where they just record everything. Come on.
Yep.
Give me,
Yeah.
Give me more.
Yeah.
Give me more of. Okay, I'm trying to look through it.
Okay. Anyway, so before. All right. But yeah. So like I said, the elephant guy helmet that we see is not recycled from like an elephant themed Kamen Rider helmet. They just straight up took it from a monster costume and called it a day.
Which monster?
This was from Amazon.
Yeah. Okay. I remember this one. It was yeah, it was like a family, and they sucked people off. They sucked them dead. They kept having people come to like their spa or something. And
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like 3 of those fucking elephants or something. Interesting. That mask is gonna look like shit when it gets unsilhouetted. I can't.
Yeah, I don't know if
a
they're actually
Kamen
gonna
Rider-
unsilhouette it, right? I was amazed that they didn't take the O's helmet and just call it a day, right? Which I guess.
Well, what did O's look? I'm gonna look up.
Oh wait, no. Was it the rhino that was the top part? It was a rhino,
No,
right?
it might have been Rhino.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because I remember.
But I was thinking
of
But I was thinking of the fucking okay, Gamel. That's what his name was. That. Oh fuck, that looks so creepy. Oh, he's so weird. But yeah, Gamel, who kind of looks like Alf, if you look at him, like with the tusks and everything. Like, I thought they would be taking it from that monster, but nope. They just, I guess, took it from
a fucking monster, and they called it a day. I was like, oh man, I didn't think they were going that far. I thought they was all just gonna be recycled rider helmets, right? And they called it a day. You know, but they're just like, oh no, at this point, we're just gonna take it from fucking random suits we find in the backlot, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and the other helmet is Impa from Ryuki. That's who.
Okay, but so all right, so I'm looking at all of these. So the wiki I found out has actually someone actually took the time to screenshot the list of everything.
Yeah.
And I guess it would be Kamen Rider a Fint is the elephant, like
okay.
L a Fint.
Yeah.
Because everything's a fucking pun with this. I'm just, oh man, they have this all like. There's a full screenshot of everybody. But yeah. So I guess the last Kamen Rider a Fint, or in 2 games ago, because it also establishes that. So Buffa started playing last game. This is his second game, which means that again we're up to 3 confirmed times that
Ace has just been like, hey, getting that chicken dinner winner, whatever.
Yeah, which the question is, did he not win the time that Buffa that Michinaga witnessed him, or did he win, make a wish, and it still wasn't good enough, so he went back again?
Oh, he double dipped. He's like, boy, hey, look.
Yeah, he went. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we're going again. Hey, it's sneak peek season. Hey, we're about to get a new sneak peek. I'm buying another box. Let's see if I can pull it. Ooh.
Wait, just don't get a box full of comments. That would be real sad if that happened.
Yeah, a pack with only commons and a box with one secret.
Yeah, that would be.
Holy shit! Oh god! Oh, the trauma. Wow, that fucking... Oh, that really... I forgot about that for a second, and I remembered it real quick. Boy.
Hey, look, I just cashed in all my bulk. $200 for all my bulk.
Ooh, damn, nice.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, speaking of bulk, Mary continues to be an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Morio.
He's like, look, I'll do whatever it takes to win. I'll rob.
Yeah, including steal from this naive 22-year-old kid that just had it. Look, if he wanted to keep it, he should have left it somewhere that wasn't so stealable.
Right? Hey, look, don't walk around with that boots buckle hanging around.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't walk around and tell people how much money you have on you. You might get snatched.
Right? I just not fucking. I was just like looking around like it's a fucking remote, right? He's like, oh boy,
that he lost in the sand.
Right? Did I drop it between the cushions or something? Ooh.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but don't worry, Oswald, being the good guy he says, hey, look, I don't need this. I can win without.
He goes, hey, I'll let you fight. Even though you stole it without me, and I was like, we don't need to steal it. I'm still going to make you fight to get your own thing back. True, I don't even know if this is like school bully level tactic, but it's just like, hey, I know that this is yours originally. I could easily just hand it back to you. Instead, I'm going to let both of you. It's the fucking Bible story of like whoever grabs the baby and doesn't rip off the legs or whatever, that gets to keep the baby. Because they're the one that wants to keep the baby more. I know I'm getting that story wrong, but I think, fucking.
Yeah, but I was like, no,
fucking,
this is the rule. This is the life.
Yeah, it's the law of the fittest. Yeah, it's
that's
part of the
desire
jungle.
Grand Prix.
Yeah, who desires it more? Yeah,
right. Boy, hey, you didn't care about this thing to begin with, and now you're taking it seriously, right? Like you only cared about it for your selfish reason,
Well,
of wanting to kill everyone, but now all of a sudden you're like, hey, no, you guys gotta take this rule seriously now.
I don't know if it's his, because he says we learn his wish. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say desire, but we learn what he wrote in the card, which is just to be strong enough to beat all other Kamen Riders, which isn't so much selfish as it is I'd say it's better than fucking serial killer Japanese Ezra Miller, who was I just want to kill everybody. And it's okay, well, that's real school shooter type thing.
That's real extreme, The guy, the last guy just was I just want to hang out with Mr. Beast, right? You could have started from there, right? He could be like, I want to hang out with George Clooney every week, That's the bar we set, You're right? You chose pretty high with your wish.
Also, do you think the buckle is fucked up by them burying it in the sand? Do you think there was an extra amount of cleanup that the fucking crew had to do on it after he buried it in the fucking sand?
I mean,
all I can think of is all of these things having turning notches or levers and stuff, and I'm thinking that thing's never gonna work the same again.
I mean, as long as they always have multiple versions of every prop, right? And these aren't right, and right. So there's So, from what I know from Professor Kamen Rider, right, for all these types, there's two types of props. There's display prop, and then there's sound prop, right? So, props that you only hold around, right? It's just hollow plastic or whatever the fuck, right?
Right.
Of said item. I think the best example is the ride watches, right? Because I know, for those, they have, two different versions for every ride watch. Like the big fat things that they have to hold around, and it looks real fucking stupid, and the one that actually does the function abilities of the stupid gimmick, right? So I assume that they just put here's the shitty one that we can afford to break, right?
I see. Yeah. So yeah, they probably just threw the fucking display one in the sand.
Yeah, they called it in, and everything was bad. Look, they're just gonna put it in like a bucket and a hose and just leave it there to soak overnight. And they're like, all right, there
Yeah.
you go. And then just take a
Yeah.
dry cleaner and then dry it up.
Yeah. Anyway,
Right.
yeah, Morio literally curb stomps the shit out of K to steal it.
I know, right?
Like,
what?
it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure the rules were whoever gets to it first, and then he got to it first, and then Morio still went, nope, I'm stealing it.
Oh, he was straight up gonna break his arm and everything.
Yeah.
It's like
Break his arm, crush his ribs, step on me, daddy.
Right? Just gotta take it. Hey, look, maybe Kayla's desire wasn't strong enough, right?
Yeah, maybe that you need more than just wishing for peace and happiness.
Right.
Also, so I'm realizing, thinking about it, right? So, Ace mentioned that like there's synergy between certain buckles and certain riders, right? They're more effective with like the zombie is more effective with Buffa, and Magnum is more effective with Geats.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming now that I look at it that the claw buckle was probably meant for like like even the like armament buckles.
Oh,
also
like the
have
shitty
that.
one? Yeah.
Yeah, like I think that like the claw armament was meant for like Ginpen because it's that weird like highlighter sort of like green yellow, and the arrow is actually like meant to have affinity with Tycoon.
Yeah, right.
Like because Pup Jack wanted the ball and chain, and I think that's because like that has affinity with Punk Jack's form. So even the armaments have like some intended thing.
And look, 5% boost is a 5% boost, right? And look, would it be nice to have a 50% boost every time my attack does damage, Yeah. Right, but I'll take 5% if
I'll take what I can get.
Right, yeah. No, I think we brought that up as well. Right, with the shitty. Did we bring it up with the shitty buckle that they also have? That they have affinity. I think did we bring it up when Ace brought it up to them? Like, hey,
we were wondering if that worked, but I didn't piece together that like
that even the
because I was
shitty
trying to
buckle?
figure out whether or not anybody actually had one that was because so far, other than Buffa and Geats, nobody has like
has their
that,
elemental
like, matches with them. And it wasn't until like Punk Jack got like weird about that one that I started thinking that it could be with like the shitty ones too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean,
it would make sense since they're all single color coordinated, right? So it's easier,
basically.
right?
Yeah, I'm just curious to know what the fuck like Nagos would be.
Oh
like,
yeah, boy, they have not revealed anything about Nago, right? All right, so how do you think, boy? Hey, so as we know, Kamen Rider does not like to treat its female rider equally, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do not get a fair share of the fucking
of the pie, right? How far do you think we're gonna get with Nago until we get like her plus 15 buckle boost, right?
Boy, I would. God, I think it won't happen until. I don't know. The things are happening so fast with Geats. I don't know what the fuck pace could possibly like.
Right, because it also doesn't help that next week is the series
the
finale.
Start of the last boss.
Right?
Yeah, season finale of season. I mean, at the start of season 2's finale, they're probably gonna take. If this is really going at the same sectioning that the other ones have done, where it's like arcs, they're probably gonna have like 3 or 4 episodes of this like final boss fight, and then they're gonna reset again. So that'll be a whole new arc / season.
Yeah.
So I would think that if Nago doesn't get it by the end of the first season, she'll get it maybe in this like next season of the
right. Because I think when did we get Sakura in Vice? Was Sakura?
Oh boy, Jian was like she was like episode 8 or something.
Okay, so I'm gonna say
maybe it wasn't 8. Maybe it was.
I think she was pretty early on.
Yeah, I mean it had to be early on because she became like because she was there for the raid.
Yeah.
I want to say it was like episode 10 or something.
Right. So I want to say like probably like at least before, right? Because the typical Kamen Rider seasonal arc is like 16 episodes, right? So hopefully she gets it before the first.
It was episode 12.
Okay, so there you go. Yeah. So hey,
it
look.
was episode 12, and then it wasn't until the fucking Actually, it wasn't until like episode 15 that they technically closed the first arc.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's not typically how.
I'd be surprised if they go a whole like 7 or 8 episodes on this fucking final arc. But again, I don't know what the precedent is for Geats because they
already started
with the end of one
Nago's bar she has to beat now. Can't she get a full rider suit before episode 12 now, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, look, let's see if they can do it better this year.
They'll have, but the problem is Toei would have to stop patting themselves on the back for including a female writer in the first episode.
That's true.
Because they're probably already just proud. They're like, see, we know representation. We had a bunch of girls in when we started it off. I mean, sure, 75% of, or not even 75%, like 80% of all the Kamen Riders were fucking disqualified day one. But whatever, we got there. You guys got to keep one girl.
Some would say that Kamen Rider Geats has had way more female Kamen Rider than any other season of Kamen Rider. You know.
I mean, technically, it's had a female Kamen Rider earlier than any other season of Kamen Rider. Technically, they can take that, like, they can count that as a win. But boy, that is a low bar.
And look, we're still fighting the fucking Jumata with the fucking stupid real soldier.
The Trump Juma. Hey, the AG's closing in on them. They're gonna catch them now.
Yeah. Right, look, Dino Fury's gonna need those spears back at some point.
Yeah, we're gonna need those spears back. Well, fuck. You had to remind me. Oh, God. Anyway, yeah, they're back at it with their fucking Ryu soldier spears.
Yeah, boy, I still think these things look. Boy, I didn't realize how they had fucking stupid elf shoes, right?
They've had stupid elf shoes since the beginning.
Oh boy, I probably didn't notice, but it looks way more stupid due to the fact that they're wearing these shitty card back costumes, right? Yeah. Right? Like this literally looks like someone at the last second is like, ooh, hey, we need something this week, fuck. Go to the costume store and buy these fucking cardback outfit, right? Like if these were like actually integrated design outfits, you know, I wouldn't give a fuck. But the fact that they literally look like they just slapped it on at the last second for this, you know, like all right.
What's crazy to me is that we've gone this far without we've got technically monster of the week, but it's more like mob of the week because it's just like, hey, we're fighting this kind of Jamato. We're fighting like this swarm of Jamato. But we haven't had like a boss Jamato. And I understand that like the next episode is hinting at, oh, the final boss is showing up. But what does that mean like in this? Because, you know, Revice, even Saber, for all of its faults, like, the biggest threat of the like monsters whether it was the Megiddo or fucking the demons, was about, okay, people are getting turned into them and then they're attacking people. The Jamato are just some weird fucking like spawning like monster.
Right? Do you think this could be a budgetary reason why we haven't had like actual any monster of the week yet at this point?
Well, it can't be less expensive for them to. Well, I guess.
Having a new monster suit every is actually, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, first of all, it wouldn't necessarily be every week if they had, because usually the formula is like, you know, one monster, 2 episodes, blah blah blah. But like, maybe it's just because they have so many riders, they knew that they had to have mob enemies.
Right, it's just
multiple enemies at the same time, and they couldn't do like seven intricate monsters of the week.
And the company that they buy their costumes gave them a good deal on these Trump trump card outfits. Like, hey, look, you guys, hey, look, we'll give you a deal if you buy like 50 of these. And
meanwhile, someone in the back room is hitting like print on a giant fucking printer and just printing out big ass fucking like checkered pattern like pages of paper. Going, yeah, oh fuck, I can't believe they're actually buying this. Holy shit.
We haven't been able to sell these in years. I won't want to buy this shit.
Yeah, like the first Jamato were the fuck.
The red dress.
I know, but I think okay, hold on. They're interesting. So I'm looking at the thing that they're calling I'm looking at what they call the Jamato.
Okay.
They have two different. They're listing them as Rook Jamato, Pawn Jamato, and Boss Jamato.
Boy, hey.
So, does that mean that... Oh, yeah, I don't even remember this. There was, like, a big fucking dude in episode 2 that I just don't remember, like, being there that was just, like, the Rook Jamato, I guess, the Torio Jamato.
Boy, I don't remember this. Was this the guy that? Sure, he's.
I think it appeared at the same time as like all the other ones. But I was trying to think of what the first one was that raided the soba ramen shop when they fucking came in. Again, it's just a Jamato in a fucking red like cloak.
Yeah,
they just gave him a fucking bath towel and they're like, "Ha, cool, we got it." Like, but. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I think we're just getting so many grunt stuff just because they need to have, like, enough to fight the multitude, the fucking... I would say a gang, but it's not a gang because gangs actually work together. This is a just smattering of Kamen Riders. That is rapidly dwindling.
Yeah.
With every passing game. And so... I can't think of anything other than that as the reason why they're giving us, like, these weird, like, cheap but not, like, bad. Some of them are really bad.
It's like close enough, right? It's like in Pokemon when you encounter Nidoran male, right? Like, oh, sweet, I'm gonna catch this shit, right? And then you walk 2 step, and they're like, what? A blue Nidoran? Oh, what the fuck? No one told me. What?
Yeah,
no one told me about this. I'm gonna capture this too, you know? I'm gonna fight this thing.
Boy, right? I hate having to argue with people about fucking Pokemon fucking designs, because every time they go, man, Pokemon designs suck now, I go, Voltorb. If you have a problem with fucking Klefki or fucking Chandelure because it's a fucking, like, oh, wow, they made it out of keys, blah, blah. Someone in the first fucking generation went, I made Voltorb and Electrode. I'm going home today. I've turned in my homework. I'm not making any more character designs. That's it. I'm done. And then they had said, no, that's only Pokemon number 56, or whatever the fuck Voltorb is. And they said, fuck, I just want to go see my family. And then they had to fucking scratch more shit out. It's probably the same fucking person, right, making the same fucking Pokemon. But to say that it's different now is lunacy. Lunacy. You're a fucking...
100, by the way. Just let you know.
100, yeah. So... 100. So they were 2/3 of the way done with the Pokedex, and they said, "Fuck it, I'm making a Pokeball of Pokemon." And they went, "You can't do," and they said, "Yes, I can." And then they fucking.
And then they're like, the person's like, "What about its evolution? What are we gonna do about its evolution?"
I'm flipping it upside down. There, are you happy? Bye. I'm leaving. That is the fucking work of a madman. Like, that is the work. That is the equivalent, I would say, to whoever it was that got mad that Gishki didn't take off and made Necroz. Because that is the fucking vibe that I get. It's just someone who really, really didn't want to fucking, like, do any more work and was mad that they kept getting shit on and went, fine, fuck it, here you go, here's a fucking Pokeball. It's insane to me that people have that fucking opinion. Hot take, sorry. Anyway, speaking of hot take, Boost Zombie. Ooh, boy, that zombie is boosted. Ooh.
Oh, look, he's fast. He's faster, you know.
Just in time for spooky season. Fast zombies.
Yeah.
The most dangerous kind.
Oh, boy, hey, look, you don't want fast zombies, you know. Those fast zombies are dangerous, you know. All those fucking zombie media has taught me that. And then we get probably like the coolest shot in a while in a Kamen Rider show.
When they the freeze frame of like them killing it at the same time.
Right? I was like, oh man. Boy, do you think this is where all the budget went to the point where
for this boy, what do you think? I'm trying to think of what that shot required to get a panoramic shot like that. Like,
I mean, it's a lot of it's you pretty much just have to have the actors or whatever, the costume mannequin, whatever, be still, and then there's
no way. What, the CG for the cards and everything?
Yeah, then you have to do a lot of
No, because there's stuff in motion too. I feel like it's I don't know, because it's, I don't know. I was thinking more of something like a high def. Like,
I mean, the easiest way I can explain to it is like the shot from fuck, what was the X-Men with Days of Futures?
The one where he in the
kitchen?
The kitchen scene?
Yeah, like that. It's like that. That's because in that, like, that was a lot of CGI and practical effect that they had to do, right? Like, because the guards were actually there in the shots, right? That's like, those weren't CGI. I mean, they CGI'd the face part, obviously, but when the guards are in the scene, they actually just told you, hey, you guys need to stand still for like 30 seconds and not move, and like, we'll fix it in post, you know, right? Right? So it is so when they do these stuff, it is a mixture of like being in person and CGI, right?
Yeah. But
it's all practical.
I guess the difference is that this is like, the difference between that though and this is there was one character moving in a motionless room basically in that with Quicksilver, and this is two characters or multiple really figures like being still. So it's not actually, it's a panoramic shot of a still image.
Yeah.
So it feels more like a VR shot almost, you know, like being able to rotate within an image of a video, than just like having them stand still. I don't know. I'm saying yes, it definitely feels like the big budget shot of the episode, but I just am not sure if it's like, did they just tell them to stand still, or did they fucking like just like, clearly there's a bunch of CG, but like, did they fucking zoom out and then zoom in like the shot when they're like editing? Did they have like multiple cameras like working and then they made like clean cuts?
Right. Yeah. Based on my knowledge, I mean, they definitely had the actors in person just standing still. I know that. Right. And then there was a lot of CG shots. And then hey look, Mary should have checked his stats. Hey, don't go into a quest without making sure to check if you ate yet or not. You know, you don't
go into a quest, or also don't go into a quest not knowing who's part of your party. You really fucked that up. I mean, to be fair, points for Buffa for just like waiting until the last minute to make that switch on him, because that's a real dick the dick move.
Gotcha.
Also, did you notice that when Buffa uses the boost key, when he summons the bike, that it's different for him than it was for Geats?
Oh, was it? I didn't notice that.
So for Buffa, it's like a bull, or at least it has a bull's head, like it has horns and everything. So I think it changes depending on like who's using the boost key, which begs the question of, are we going to get another point where someone uses the boost key as an actual fucking bike? And if they do, are there going to have to be multiple boost keys used in order to get bikes?
Oh yeah,
the bike in this series, or this season of Kamen Rider, right, seems to only exist if they have the boost buckle.
Yeah.
So, but only one person so far is established that can have a boost buckle at a time. There's only one boost buckle per game.
Yeah.
So, are we gonna get multiple bikes that are all just the boost buckle swapped out, formatted for
just put a new head, just put a new head on it, you know, right?
Yeah.
Right, boy.
Or are we just never gonna get a bike again because of fucking Japanese road laws?
Yeah, or wherever the fuck the excuse is, right? But hey, look, Mary gets fucked. He's like, hey, look.
Yeah, fuck you. Hey, it's a triple cross, bitch.
Yeah, you get double play, but hey, you know what? Punk Jack is still the winner because at the end of the day, he gets to actually go home. You know?
Yeah, Punk Jack is the winner because none of it mattered to him.
Yeah, he's like,
except
okay.
he didn't get to have his ball and chain.
Right, he was real mad about that.
He was real sad about his ball and chain.
Hey, look, it's his item, you know? It's his thing.
Here's a question. Do you think Punk Jack is really staff?
I mean...
Because, okay, so here's what this is just me ooh, big brain. This is my big brain moment at the beginning of the show where I make a bunch of claims that may or may not come true. I think that the staff, quote-unquote, are, like, either disqualified, like, either dead, disqualified Kamen Riders, or previous winners. Like, once you win enough or whatever, they recruit you. And you become... Because clearly if they say that there's a staff, that means that there's multiple in reserves.
Yeah.
Like, there are more people than, like, just the Kamen Riders that they send out. So, for all we know, this is a fucking testing ground.
Oh boy, hey, look. Hey, look, how many people are in the stupid pink suit, you know, right?
Yeah.
Look,
I mean, it's just weird to me that, like, I certainly doubt that it's fucking Japan. Like, that would be weird if Japan, like, lost and then just came back and they color swapped them, but it is something to be said that we have all these color swapped, like, bear fucking heads and shit. Like, there's probably some level of, like, if they think that a staff member can come in as, like, a closer or assistant, they must be confident that they're not going to be, like, dragging their player down. So they have to have some level of competency, but that means that they have these people on reserve.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, the term staff is just like, yeah...
It also doesn't help that we've only seen one game that's happened. Like if it's established later in the show, right? That fucking Surumi, right? It's like monitoring multiple other games that isn't just our main cast, right? It's like fucking like in the let's see, what's a good example of a show that does that? Right, like it's not just one event that's going on; it's multiple other events. It's been done. I just can't think of a good one off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't think of it either.
Right, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Like it's not just this group of people that are playing the game at the moment, right? Like maybe in the Kanto region of Japan, you know, right, where Voltorb is, right? There's another group. Right. There's another group that's happening, right? Yeah, that's what I would be thinking interesting of. But but you know what I think is also interesting? Hey, the Nazi mask is gone.
Yeah, and it's also not swapped with a third mask, which I was really hoping that it was going to be three. Like, it was going to just keep changing masks. If we keep changing masks, they can't get mad at us because they're always different. It just happened to be that one time that it looked like the Nazi mask from Hellboy.
Right. And look, they also changed his outfit design too.
Wait, hold on. Before we get to that, hey, we learn, we didn't talk about this last episode, but the Magnum Buckle has some fucking cool-ass, like, side equipment that, like, just shows up, where he has the fucking fold-out, like, last episode he had the fold-out, like, guns.
Yeah.
And then, like, when he switches to leg form, they just, like...
Oh, no, yeah, because Bayonetta, he Bayonetta's this shit.
He Bayonetta's the fuck out of him. It's... The Magnum key is fucking awesome. Like, it's really, like, it's just really funny to me that, like, this just has, he just reveals these, like, secret, like, hidden, moves and shit.
Look, sometimes maybe it's better to play a ranged weapon than a melee weapon.
He knows how to cheese the game. He knows that this weapon works best if you swing it 3 times leftwards and then, fucking, like, aim up. Then it does a critical hit, that they don't tell you about.
Yep.
He's read the game code. But yeah, Magnum and Nago fucking beat the other 4 Jamato. So they're clearly the winners. But fucking, hey, Buffa and Tycoon, they're still in it. Go to hell, Mary. You're
he said, he said he'll be back I'll be back, you know. Don't let me catch you on the street, you know.
Yeah,
right?
if I ever see you around here again, I'll fucking kick you.
Yeah, I'll get you somehow, right? Yeah, and then that's this week's episode.
Yeah, and then hey, oh boy, a looming threat, the final boss, Jamato.
Oh, that's look, it's time to close the season, you know? The dimensional rift tornado.
Yeah, with kick the can.
Right? It's happening. Right?
I'm really curious to know what the situation is with these I don't. Oh yeah, and we also might get a certain form that requires people to run backwards or run with their hands stretched backwards. That's cool. Whatever. Fine. Can we stop having green ninja goddamn suits? Like,
I mean,
we all know that the best ninja suit is orange.
Right. I mean, it's only happened twice so far in Kamen Rider, right?
Yeah, that's twice. Yeah, but it's weird that it happened. It's it's only happened 2 times, but that's weird that happened.
Do you have two nickels now because of it?
They've happened literally not only twice in. Also, hold on. Well, it's twice that we've had. Yeah, I guess Shinobi was purple.
Yeah,
and he's not a real writer either.
He's a real writer enough. Look, people are saying, look. Toei, there's still time for Toei to announce a secret Shinobi project to happen, you know?
Yeah, and fucking Bernie Sanders can still win the 2016 election.
Hey, look, it can still happen, you know? Look, here's how Bernie can win, you know, right? I've been seeing people post them, you know? Here's how Bernie can win the 2024 one, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyway, yeah, that's the episode. Fuck, man. Once again, Kay was about to get cucked, but hey, maybe we'll find out something different with this fucking... where we actually have a monster. Maybe we'll actually get some goddamn answers about the Jamato.
Oh boy, hey, look, I want to see how far we can go in the show without ever explaining what the fucking Jamato exactly are, right?
Look, it's a race between, at this point, it's a race between Geats at 6 episodes in and fucking Dawn Brothers at 32 episodes in to explain themselves and get their shit together.
Oh, boy. I hope that's not hinting towards anything, you know.
I don't know, but hey, William, please pick me up from the Philippines. I'd like the war to be over.
Oh.
Please, God, take me home. Country Road, West Virginia.
Alright, that's this week's episode of Coronavirus. So thank you for watching for a mess. Get your shots. It's just a thing now. Okay, thanks. Bye.